Jamaica's Kerrica Hill set a new world leading time of 12.87 seconds and sails into the 100-meter hurdles finals as clear favorite to win. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, which is about once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready, yep, good to go. Jamaica's Kerrica Hill was in splendid form in the semifinals of the 100-meter hurdles in South America. She ran a new personal best and new world leading time to win, running in semifinals number 2 in a time of 12.87 seconds, running out of lane number 5. As she did in her heats yesterday, the Heidel sprinter and hurdler Kerrica Hill stamped her class across the entire field, winning by a clear 7 to 8 meters, which is an astounding accomplishment in a 100-meter hurdle race. She running this remarkable world leading time of 12.87, and I should say juniors. For juniors, I should state that it's for juniors. Let me underline that. Is a remarkable thing. I think this may be the first time she has dipped under 13 seconds. I will have to double check this, but this is a remarkable time. And she enters the finals as the clear favorite to win. I mean, the truth is there is one other person who I think will challenge her. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park, but that person happens to be a Jamaican, people. So as far as I'm concerned, and maybe the American girl, but I still don't think that young lady can get to this kind of top end speed. Now yesterday we saw Kerrica Hill do the same thing in her heat, running out of lane number 7 in absolutely dominant fashion and doing something people do not do in hurdles, shutting down at least 5 to 10 meters out of the finishing line. Kerrica Hill won her heats yesterday in a jog of 11.30 seconds. Look, people, it's not supposed to be possible to be able to do this, but I stated yesterday that because she's so proficient technically and she's so fast in between the hurdles. Go back and look at the race that you just saw. Look at her between the hurdles. It's remarkable, and she's technically proficient. It is incredible. Her technique is flawless. She kind of reminds me of last year's champion, Kieran Nugent, who's injured. And I don't think Kieran Nugent would have been eligible to run this year anyway. I'm not sure. I doubt that. But Kerrica Hill is remarkable. Remarkable. Remember, I told you her flat speed, which is a junior, a class 2 championship record here in Jamaica, is 11.16, which is a tremendous speed. So this young lady is the clear favorite to win. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Having crunched the numbers here at Peter Lloyd World, we believe and we're predicting, all things remaining equal, meaning no injury, no unforeseen event, I think Jamaica should again run gold and silver in this situation. And I believe both ladies will run a sub 13. And I also predict that both ladies will improve upon their times, meaning I believe because looking at the race, Kerrica Hill had a lot left in her legs. She wasn't even breathing heavily. Go back and look. She was fine. I think she can run faster than 12.87, and she should do that tomorrow. as I said, if the conditions are right and if she remains injury-free, which she will. And I also believe and predict that Alexis James will be the only person who will truly be able to contest her there. And Alexis James will also improve her time. Look out for our video on her, which we're sending out in a few. We're remarkable. We're remarkable. Kerrica Hill is, as I stated when we started to vlog about her some time ago, is an exceptional kind of talent. You don't see this kind of talent very, very often. Now, I'm going to go to pains again to state this to you amazing people, you royals. The hardest, I think, sprint event on the planet is the flat 100-meter hurdles for women and 110-meter hurdles for men. Now, the hurdle barrier that these young ladies are presently jumping over is what they call the senior barriers. These are very, very high barriers. Up to a certain point, I believe it may be class 3. They run the hurdles are lower in height. So what they're running over now are senior height barriers. So those barriers are really, really high, and you have to ensure that your steps in between the barriers are a specific amount of steps. You cannot switch. Well, some people do switch their lead legs from their left leg to their right, but it is normally best to maintain that one lead leg. And when you have a lead leg, the leg that follows, if you don't get it across the hurdle behind you correctly, or if your leg goes around the hurdle, you will be disqualified and or end up injured. So this is a really technical race. It's not just raw speed. If you are not able to execute the technique properly, no matter how fast you are, you will not win. What is remarkable about Kerrica Hill that we have observed is that her technique is flawless victory. Her technique is flawless, people. Absolutely brilliant technique, and she is consistent in how she delivers that technique, and her steps in between the hurdles are pretty much always on point. So if tomorrow she does not hit any hurdle, and I don't think she will, she's going to run remember I told you she's going to run a faster world leading time. She's going to run less than 12.87 seconds. I am really certain she'll be able to do this. Secondarily, I also believe Alexis James, who is rounding into form and ran her PB in the heats, and also ran another, you know what, I'll talk to you about Alexis James in a little bit. We are looking at 1-2. I see nothing that will stop that. Nothing at all that will stop that. Now keep it locked here to Peter Lloyd World for continuous updates on what's happening in South America and what's happening on the other side of the pond. And we have special coverage coming up for you for this coming Saturday. So this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to know your thoughts about our predictions regarding both Kerrica Hill and Alexis James in the women's 100-meter hurdles finals. I want to know what you think. Please be free, express your thoughts, just be respectful, which you always are generally, but I still have to say this. For the new people who are here, thank you for choosing Peter Lloyd World. For the royals and new people, you are now royals. For the established royals, big up and bless up. Thank you for the support. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button should you have enjoyed the video, and leave your comments. Now remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up.